back to Museum Diaries. One of the things I'm going to do today that I haven't done ever on our Museum Diaries is show you how I get into my painting when I'm using colors. And one of my favorite colors to use is the color blue. And I've had this idea for a blue background with some white the last couple days, so I'm gonna give it a shot today. It's a little slow right now for a Saturday, so I'm gonna just get into the groove. I don't have a lot to do tonight, which is nice, so having some free time and being in the mood to paint, I decided to paint. But one of the things you have to have, and I'm just going to go right into this, is canvas. And I'm going to take the plastic off of this canvas. There we go. Now we have a clean canvas. I have an easel, which is helping me keep this up. This is great. Okay, let's get rid of that. And you're also going to need some water to dip your brushes in to clean them and to water down your paints if you need to. I'm using acrylic for this project, so I'm going to put that down. I have a variety of brushes and I have paints. Veronica and I usually like to go with Winsor & Newton's. She's going to be starting a painting also very soon, so when she does, I'm going to video her work as she progresses with her painting. But for now, I'm going to do something really small and just experiment with blues and whites. And this is for the upper part of the background because I'm going to do something different with the bottom half. So I've chosen two colors. Hopefully you can see these. This is like a turquoise, and it's from the Golden brand. And the other one I'm using is also from the Golden brand. I can't read the color exactly, but it's like a dark blue with a little bit of green in it, just a tiny, tiny bit. So this would look very nice, I think, blended with white. So I'm going to go with these two. And I have something to use to drop my paint on. It's just a basic plastic cover that I'm using as a palette today. And I'll be dropping my paints onto here. And here's the white that I'm using. It's also golden. It is zinc white. So I'll be using this as well. So I'm going to start on this section right here. And I'm going to start, here are my basic colors I'm working with. There's a white, the turquoise, and the other blue, the darker blue. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit of this, mix it with a little bit of this, and start laying a background. Just like that. I like to do up and down strokes as I'm mixing, because then I can see how the colors are laying out one against the other, and then I can keep blending if I want. Like this darker section right here, and just kind of fade it out. See that? So that's the look I want to begin with. So that's the look I'm going to go with for now. Just like that, okay? And I'm going to keep going across until I finally lay down the first layer, which is going to be pretty much this color mixed in with white. Okay, it's coming along. So I'm going to keep going, mixing and moving along. It's a little too dark there. So if you get a little too dark, like I just did right there, down here, you just grab a little bit of white and you blend it in. And you blend out that dark color. See, just like that. Just like that. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stop it here. I'm going to keep going and show you what it's going to look like when it's done. So let me finish this. Okay, so this is pretty much the effect I wanted to go for, as you can see. And if I want to, I can add just a little bit of water and spread out the colors a little bit better. So it's pretty neat. I don't know if any of you guys knew that. I'm sure, well, if you're painting you would, but if you're not, that's just a little tip for you there. Okay, so this is my basic foundation. Now I'm gonna experiment with this other blue and see what I get if I mix it with white. And a little bit of blue, this dark blue here. So I'm gonna give this a whirl and we'll see what we get. It's kind of like a different blue, and that's nice, because I want it to contrast from this blue. So see that? Using a little bit of this blue. I just wanted to share the beginning of where I'm going with this. And as I work on the bottom part, I'm going to come in again and show you what I'm doing with the bottom. But for now, I'm just going to kind of develop this a little bit with a little bit of white right there. Okay, a little bit of white. Just a little bit of white. Okay, while my other brush is soaking, I'm going to switch brushes and go with this thinner one right here. It's smaller. I'm going to show you the difference. So I'm going to go with this one because I want to define a line so that I separate the upper part from the bottom part, because they're going to be completely different styles. So what I'm going to do is grab a black and outline where I'm going to go a different direction on the bottom. outline. Where I'm going to separate the upper part of the painting from the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and use a thin brush for this to just outline the area that I want to work around that I wish to have a pencil for. So I'm going to use this finer tip right here. And what I need to do with this is use a little bit of black and work in the areas down here. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Remember to wet your brush, dab it, and here's my black right here. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the tip a little bit and grab some of that black paint, spread it out a little bit, and then go down here. I'm going to try something different with this brush to spread my browns, so it'll give me a different effect, but I think it might help with what I want to do with the bottom part of this painting. Let me look for a brown real quick. Okay, so I'm going to blend an orange, a red, with a little bit of black. And I'm going to get this effect with this brush. And it almost brings out this interesting brown, which I'm trying to get as a brown because I don't have a brown directly in front of me. So and I only need to get just around the circles because I'm going to go ahead and kind of make these jagged edges. So as long as I get my background near these, I'll be fine. And I do want to go with those dark muddy reds. And for that, I want to use just straight orange. So just like that. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm filling in with yellow the inside of the circles and shade it in using the orange that's already there as a base to shade it in. See that? Move on to the next one. It's really hot in this area, so I'm just kind of making that obvious, stating the obvious. And again, with the yellow, just gently, for me, just going along. Like that. This is all I have for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll show you this if I do decide to work on it some more. I'll show you that in another episode, but this is basically how I work when I paint. I just have this idea, and I had the image in my head of the blue background with the blues and the whites, and the opposite background below it, which would be like a volcanic field, and then you have this sky with sparkling blues in it, you know, shooting down rays at the earth below. But yeah, if I decide to work on it some more really soon. I had a little bit of time tonight, so I wanted to share some painting with you. And this is my painting style, and this is how I work. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next Museum Diaries. Thank you for watching. Bye.